Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Jamie aka Rick here, and I'm going to do a video on the sniper rifles now, and then we're going to do all the secondaries. We might get to the perks depending on how long I ramble on for in this video. So we're going to jump straight into it, and as you can see I've got the Barrett, which has been pretty much every Call of Duty in the modern day. It's always been there. It is a good gun. Obviously the really high recoil is sometimes a problem if you want to spam it, but for the most part, it's a solid weapon. It one-shots almost every time as well. So, the L11 8A is basically your bolt-action sniper, kind of like the M40 and the Intervention. It's really popular because it's quite a low-level unlock, and it's really powerful. That also one-shots pretty much every time as well. You got the Dragunov, which again is the same as it was in COD 4. It sometimes one shots, but it's very rare. Like, it's always two shots really, unless obviously it's a headshot, then it's going to take them out in one. But for the most part, you will have to fire two shots with the Dragunov to actually get a kill. I haven't actually used this one, AS50, but again, it seems like a bit similar to the Dragunov. Obviously a bit more damage. It's not quite as spammable, but still, it's not like a bolt action, so it's still, you know, still you can fire it quickly if you want to. So I'll probably compare it to the is it WA2000, I think it was. I don't know why I said M, but yeah, I think it was WA2000 in Modern Warfare 2. So it's pretty similar to that. It does a bit more damage than the Dragunov, but still, you will occasionally need to two-shot. This one, I'd compare it to the M21. Obviously it sounds better, you know, it's got more of a kick to it, but still it's, you know, you definitely will need to put more than one shot into them, and you can fire it pretty quickly as well, so it's quite nice. And then you got another bolt action rifle, which again is pretty similar to the Intervention, the way it works. It's really nice to use. I've used it a little bit. I think I picked someone's up once and got a couple of kills with it. It's pretty similar again to the L11, but again, it's bolt action, so it's going to be used quite a lot, and so is the L11. It's between those two, depending on what you prefer. At the moment, by feel of it, I prefer the L11. It's a little bit better, but we'll see. I haven't really got to use this one that much yet. So that's the shotgun, the sniper rifles, and we've got shotguns again. All the usual suspects. You've got the Spaz, the A12, Striker, and the models, which you're all used to. These ones, I think that is the same ones that were in. It looks pretty similar to the HS10, I think it was. That's in Black Ops. It looks quite similar to that. And that, I don't really know what that is. It looks like an assault rifle with shotgun shells. So, I don't know. They all look really nice. I haven't really used any of them, as you can see. The most one I've used is that one. That's level 2. But I've only used that one game, so I'd never really used the shotguns because I heard they were bad. So, White Boy 7th Street said they were bad, and I trust him. I use his videos to, learn them a lot about the game. So from what he said, they're not all that good. The Striker's apparently good, probably one of the best ones. It's between the Striker and the model again. I'm not really sure what attachments you can use on all these. Obviously you've got all these, but I'll go through those in a minute. So you haven't got, this pretty standard for those. I don't know if there's any for this one. No, see, there's no attachments for the models, so you can't have akimbo models or anything like that, so it won't be any broken stuff, hopefully, in this one. We'll go through attachments quickly. Assault rifle these first. These proficiencies. Kick reduces recoil, impact, more damage when you're firing through objects, which is nice. Attachments, basically bling. You can have 2 attachments on your weapons. Focus was Warlord Pro in Black Ops, when it stops you from flinching, I think it was, or was it Hardened Pro? It's one of those two. Breath, that's classic. It's always been in there, pretty much. Longer hold breath when you're aiming down sights. Stability reduces idle sway as well, which is quite nice. If you look down a reticule of, say, an M4, it sways quite a bit, so they're nice to have those. And then for the assault rifles, you've got red dot, standard, silencer, normal, grenade launcher. If you choose grenade launcher, you can't have another attachment. Even if you have the 2 attachment proficiency, you can't take another one, so that's quite nice. It's good that they've done that. ACOG scope, heartbeat sensor, holographic sight, shotgun, hybrid sight, which is basically a reflex zoom as it says there, extended mags and thermal, which again they're all really nice to have, all of these. I think that hybrid sight you can have it like on the side of your gun, I'm not sure. I've seen somewhere it's been on the side and it looks really strange, and you press like a button to change to that scope instead of your normal sights. I don't know, I haven't really messed around with it. I've just been using red dot silencer the whole time, because that is pretty much the idea of bling for me, is red dot silencer for a gun that I don't like the iron sights on, for example. The M4's one's okay, but you know, for the most part, not a big fan. And you've got all the camos: classic, snow, multicam, urban, hex, is that choco, snake, blue, red, autumn and gold. So far red is my favourite by far. Red is awesome. I'm a bit disappointed because blue's not that nice. Blue camo hasn't been that good. Well, in COD 4 and Modern Warfare 2 it looked awesome. It was really bright, you know, really colourful, but most of them aren't really that nice. They don't look that good, but the red one is probably the brightest one, so I normally go for that. And the gold one looks a bit shitty, so I don't really use that, or I haven't unlocked it on anything. That's my highest weapon there, the M4. That's only 30, so you need 31 to unlock the gold. But yeah, that's all those attachments and camos and everything. We can quick look at secondaries. Obviously you got all the launchers, Stinger you've had before, Javelin's had before. That's just a free fire, and it's got vehicle lock on, but it takes 2 to take down most things. RPG, again, everyone knows what they are. And then these are basically your thumper style weapons. That one's automatic though. I don't think this one is. That one you've got like a clip, as you can see, and you can fire, I think it's 4, and then you need to reload. So it's quite nice. It takes a long time to reload, but it is a good idea. Handguns, again, they're pretty similar to what they've always been. The USP is still there. The Magnum's there again, and the Desert Eagle is always there. I don't really use these. I don't use pistols. I don't see the point when you've got machine pistols to use these as secondaries. As you can see, I've got a couple of kills with the USP, and the Desert Eagle I've got 1 kill with it, but for the most part I don't really use those. The machine pistol, again, I use the Scorpion and G18, as you can see. All of these are good. Obviously G18's got a huge fire rate, and up close is really good. The Scorpion, again, really high damage, again good up close. I haven't really messed with these two. This one is used quite a bit. I've seen a lot of people using it. It's got a high fire rate. It doesn't do much damage per bullet, but if you're up close enough, you can have a Kimbo as well with these. So if you're up close enough, you can do a hell of a lot of damage with these, which is quite nice. Lethal, you got the Frag Semtech that you all know, throwing knife as well. Bouncing Betty is the only new one in this. It's basically, it bounces up in the air and then explodes at about head height, so it's pretty dangerous. But I have found so far the Bouncing Betty and Claymores haven't been that useful. Bouncing Betty's like less effective than anything, because everyone's running Stalker, because that's all they've got at the moment. There's a lot of people delaying explosions, so I found these to not be that useful. As I've leveled up, I've got higher, I found Claymores to be more useful in search and destroy, because more people are using Dead Silence, and obviously then they haven't got the delay of the explosive, so they're quite nice for that. And tactical, you got your flash, your concussion, which are always there, and your smoke's always there. Scrambler, it's basically, you know, it scrambles like the perk in Modern Warfare 2, basically so they can't see their radar when they're in it. EMP grenade, does what it says. Destroys, I would imagine, sentry guns and all that sort of stuff, SAM turrets, claymores, C4 packs, all that good stuff. It doesn't do anything to the player though, that's the only thing. Trophy system, I'm not sure how this works, I haven't had the chance to use it. It says it destroys projectiles, but I'm not sure if that's just grenades, you know, rockets, that sort of stuff, or it's bullets as well. I'm not sure, I don't think it is. I think it's literally just grenades and rockets. So it's not too bad, it's a good idea. Tactical insertion, same as before. I haven't come across any boosters yet, so I'm sure they will at some point, unless you can't. I don't know, there might be a way they've fixed it, but... And portable radar, it's mini UAV, you know. You put it on the ground and it shows around that area, you know, what's going on basically. So that's been long enough for those videos. The next video I'll go through perks and the strike package, I think. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye for now.